So I was doing some research and I think I figured it out. So that shrub Pokemon is actually supposed to be Shroomish. It was one of the beta versions. It looks like it, it's a little bit different. Its Dexter entries were a little bit different. But if it is true, then it's very possible because it's a grass and a shrub Pokemon. And Shroomish is a grass and a shrub Pokemon. So if that makes sense, then it would have to, because it does ingest a lot of water, but it's because if you know anything about fungus Pokemon or plants, they take in a lot of water, and they also have a lot of, but I'm just trying to think though, like, because they turned Shroomish's evolved form into Beldum, and and it's a fighting grass type, if I remember correctly, so it's not a water type, but it's really interesting though how it flourishes itself. So it learns about like Mega Drain and all that. It learns all sorts of cool attacks like that, so that's cool. And then you also got like fighting attacks that it learns. But it's interesting to think that, you know, most of the Pokemon themselves would have to be like they were used in Gen 3 or moved to Gen 4. It's just the only situation I can think of. So whatever the scrapped evolutions were could have very well just been the ones that we got in the final version, but just a little bit differently. But it still does make you wonder though what their beta designs would have been like if we don't know where to start though. So we had to find a prototype to really find that, but it's funny how like they leaked the source code and we don't, maybe they're still investigating it because there's always so much to investigate. You got to translate a bunch of stuff, but I'm thinking as of right now, it's only a little bit of time before somebody eventually leaks the whole thing. You know, we'll eventually find it, one way or another. But until that time comes, though, we're basically still left with just really what are the beta designs like. If we can find, if we can find the evolutions and the Pokedex entries, it would definitely help out too, because you have something to compare it to, especially to the final versions. So whatever the first forms were, we can also see if they had any other ones that they might have scrapped. But I think right now there's still 64 of them missing, because you had Sheldon and Shellos and Gastrodon that were missing. But then you had like Rayquaza and then you had Shroomish's entries that we found so far. So who were the other 64? I have no idea, but we'll find it in time though. But it's somebody's got to have it somewhere. I'm still looking for the entries itself, but if we could just find all of them, then it would be helpful too, because if they're not in Gen 3, they were probably moved to Gen 4. That's what I'm thinking, because, you know, they took a lot of ideas, they scrapped them, or they just moved them into something else. But eventually, every idea was eventually used at some point, or most of them at least. So that'll be the idea. If they don't use it now, they'll use it later. So again, subscribe if you're not already, and I will continue to keep updating stuff once I find it. But this is what I found out so far.